GA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Hoosier State and Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Indianapolis Colts. Here's the punter, Rigoberto Sanchez, on to get us started. And we are underway from Indianapolis. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. To the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Rip, take right open. Hey, Ginger, go, let's go. Silver.
On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from April's draft. And a good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up. You look at this Colt defense. They're in the spot statistically that you don't want to be in against the pass. Number 32 in the league, dead last.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6.
Hey, run!
In motion right here, Hunter. Now Lawrence to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Thomas. It's an completion good for just 3. And it'll be 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Logan Cook to punt for Jacksonville. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. This is taken at the 18. Call it an even 40-yard punt, 7-0 on the return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together.
Come on. Hey,
Richardson. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Pittman. They'll give him 4 yards there. And it's 2nd down. Well, kind of a quirk in the schedule. These two division rivals didn't see each other much of the year. Their first meeting was just a few weeks ago, back in Week 14. And it was the visiting Colts who won that first matchup. So they'll look for the season sweep here back home in Indy. Now Richardson. Open man down the field. This is Mitchell. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That one covers 29 yards. 1st down.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
19 Lion, 19 Tiger, 19 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Here's Richardson to throw. A short one there, caught by Warren. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll make it 2nd down. The Colts had 10 and 5 to start play. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Go.
Now Richardson yet again. That's caught right side. It's Warren. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 23. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this 1st quarter. Now Richardson back to throw it. And the screen unsuccessfully dropped it.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
Check smash, check smash. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Richardson looking to throw. This will be swung out wide for Taylor. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
And they'll use him out in the backfield and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Roll, roll, roll. 70 Timberwolves. Rig, rig. Rig alert, rig alert.
Well, this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down.
Left, alert, alert. Ready.
Trying to punch it in with Taylor. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. The partner just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season. The playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early, but there's that special one there. I say they go get him.
2nd and 9.
11 Agate. Easy route.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. His throw complete right side to the tight end Parham. This defense for the Colts, they were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Here's 3rd and 3. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is going to have a Jags 1st down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 33.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes you just try to find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a 1st down.
Now Lawrence. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he wisely will throw that one away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in. They just got to throw this one away.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Red on red. Hey, Ginger. 11. Hey, kill. Think right open. Dirty left.
Again, it's Lawrence. That's complete to Travis Etienne out of the backfield. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
Hey, run!
Lawrence with a quick throw outside. That's complete. And he will have a Jaguars 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for the Jaguars. 1st down. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Jaguar 1st down.
Lawrence. side complete. That's Perry. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. No score after one on EA Sports. The Jags with the football to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Hey, smash Broncos! 60 Vikings, 60.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. As this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Lawrence now to throw after that last run. That's complete to Parham. This will wind up a loss on the play. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
We'll put that one in the win column for the defense. Trying to contain tight ends in the passing game is so difficult nowadays, but they did in a big way there.
Rip, 23. There's a dirty left. There we go.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Hey, let's go.
Here's Lawrence. That's to the pylon and incomplete.
You can't be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. A nice run there, 8 yards, moves him much closer to the goal line now for 3rd down. So now things get interesting on 3rd and goal from the 1.
This almost becomes a Darwinian call, doesn't it? Almost survival of the fittest here. I know we can go all cliche. I'll go ahead and do it. Who wants it more here? Who has a better leverage at the line of scrimmage? Let's go and see what happens.
Ted Bigsby with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
The
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And the stakes in this game certainly high as we get toward the end of the regular season. For now, they are holding a wild card spot, but there are no shortage of other teams in the NFC looking to take that spot from it.
Starting with the guys on the other side of the field because they're on the outside looking in, and no one likes to be in that position. You want to be in the room, not looking inside to see everyone else having fun.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Let's go now.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
At the Jaguars' 45-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Connecting here with Pittman on the out route. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
18, Rattler, 18, red, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
Richardson working from the gun. Complete. This is Mitchell. And they'll have him in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
First down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Let's go. Craft all 80. Ready, right?
Now it's Richardson. Connecting over the middle of Downs. And the Colts are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Come on, come on. Set. Ready.
Taylor going to be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
At the 5-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
And different running back, same result as they stop him behind the line. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
19 tight, 19 tight. Hurt.
After running it, now Richardson will throw it. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Colts are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
11.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
And the Jaguars.
Now Lawrence. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Just a gain of a couple there. And it's 2nd down. He felt the pressure coming there. That was a good job of just making something out of nothing, so to speak.
Yeah, took the hit and still made the play. You know, when we talk about runners, all right, on running plays, runs after contact, we call that getting dirty yards, tough, gritty ones. To me, that's like the version of a dirty pass. He knows he's going to get smacked, yet still delivers the football and picks up good yardage.
Go. Sink right open. Sink right. Here we go.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Got his man, it's Parham. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A gain there of 30 big ones.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, Let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. But to throw again is Lawrence. This caught left side by the tight end, Parham. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down.
First down, Jacksonville.
Hey, snap! Here we go! Here we go! Fix the eagle! Fix the eagle!
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. As the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
20-yard line.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. First carry for the Clemson man, Travis Etienne. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2.
Hey, Soko,
Now Lawrence to throw. And he's got it. It's Thomas for a Jacksonville touchdown. Brian Thomas in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jaguars have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 14-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. Richardson looking to throw this. He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. And that's going to be incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Let's go.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. Oh, what a move. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half. So make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers. A little bit more to the perimeter, perhaps. But above all, play your game.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. From the shotgun, Richardson. A short one there, caught by Warren. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Three. Top, crack all 80. Seven Pirates. Go.
Now Richardson. On the RPO, and he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Trayvon Walker, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
In every game, teams are looking for that momentum shift, and that run there, the offense feels like, hey, maybe we can get something going. But defensively, they've slowed them down the entire game. They don't want to turn into more. They're going to try and figure out a way to take it back on this next play.
Third down and 13.
Tag. 60 Bison.
Now Richardson back to throw it. He's got him in. Complete. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, it's Taylor. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That is Joshua Hines Allen getting in there to bring him down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13.
Check. Pass the 60. 79 Broncos.
Richardson out of the shotgun. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Pittman. It's a pickup of 12 and that'll save the 3rd down. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. That one finds Pierce right side. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down. And a nice milestone reached on that last throw as here late in the season, he goes over 4,000 yards passing.
And he's really thrown the ball well all season long, had some big games along the way. He's inspired his receiving corps to go out and make plays for him in each and every ball game.
Richardson looking to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Tyler Warren from 10 yards out. And the Colts are an extra point away from drawing level. Pinero's extra point up and good. And we are tied at 14. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Hey. 11, again. No. 30, 11. All right.
Lawrence will throw. And this is incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple of weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
They'll send the tight end in motion left. From the gun, it's Lawrence. That is caught. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Lawrence going to fire it out wide, complete. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and they'll be left with second and a couple.
Brings up second and 2 at the 39-yard line.
Hey, easy. Read a 24. Hey, Soko, it's a high. Hey, see the ball.
Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
16 yards.
16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Again, it's Lawrence. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't get in.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go over the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. In motion left comes Brown. Lawrence. And now another one thrown incomplete.
Smart move before that one away. You're in field goal range, so you definitely don't want to be loose with the ball. And that's great work by this defense to force a fourth down.
And it bangs off the left upright and deflects away. It's no good. And we will remain tied here in this 3rd quarter. So a chance to give his guys a second-half lead there, but it goes by the wayside.
And, Brandon, that's the worst sound in the world for an NFL kicker. Gong!
That was good. Do that again.
Gong!
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
Bronco 80, 70 Ranger. Check out.
Richardson off the play fake. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Well, he's caught. Michael Pittman with it. 22 yards there. First down.
2 yards. First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
And that's going to do it. Clock hits zeros. They're not going to get another playoff. Time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Here we go. 70, Cowboy 80. Ready?
Running straight ahead, Taylor. Trayvon Walker makes the tackle. And the trend continues here in the fourth like it was in the first, second, and third. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
Richardson going to move him around. Here's 2nd and 8. Throw left side, taken in by Pittman. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Here's Richardson to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Adonai Mitchell, 38 yards. And the Colts have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the fourth. Pinero's extra point up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Take right open.
Now Lawrence. That's complete to Parham. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
The gain of 5. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3.
And it's 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Lawrence with a quick throw outside. That's complete. And he will have the Jaguars first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. That time the conversion comes courtesy of the RPO.
And know what it did? It moved the sticks. Nice pickup on 3rd down. Even better decision.
Throwing again here. It's Lawrence. Man open left side is Brown. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
Like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
From midfield now, Lawrence. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Hunter. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
First down. 1st and 10. 36-yard line.
Hey. Focus. Hot. Sink right.
Now Lawrence. Looking long for Thomas. And this is caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. It's a gain of 34.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver. And as this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
Brandon, if I wanted to run the football this close to the goal line, I think I'd just turn around and hand it to my tailback. Too many things could go wrong in this situation. I think they're fortunate just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Tate Bigsby with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jaguars are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. And this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Richardson working from the gun. Throw out right, pulled in by Downs.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left. He tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he got the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he hooked it in, the defender was right on him.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Here comes 2nd down.
Come on.
Quick throw into the hands of Pittman. And they'll get it all the way up about a 5-yard shot midfield.
He picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
45-yard line.
Let's go. Stop low. Cougar 19. 7 Pirates. Panther 11. Cup 19.
Now Richardson. A short one there, caught by Warren. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
Here we go. 70 Rangers. Warriors 70. 60 Bobcats. Ready.
Here's Richardson. Complete. This is Mitchell. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
What a time for a lapse defensively. That turns this game right on its ear. And now, forget about going fast. They might want to take the air out a little bit and force the defense to use some timeouts.
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. As the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. Richardson to throw it. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
And that's a great job of tackling right there. If he could have made the first man miss, maybe he could have taken it into the end zone. Instead, they stopped him pretty well right in his tracks, and you often see that in the red zone. Offense has to be quick, In this case, the defense was quicker.
The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
This is 1st and 10.
Hey, run. Son,
Throwing now, Lawrence. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational. What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because, remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
So for Indianapolis, they get an important win here to move to 11-5 on the year. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.